Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to cleanse, clear the space of any negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts. And we're going to call in the higher self of Deepak Chopra, because we're going to be reading more out of my book, by Deepak Chopra. It is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, a pocketbook guide to fulfilling your dreams. And I just found out that my mom met him at a convention. She's first wave in the 90s. And she spoke to him. So I thought that was pretty cool. And we are currently on the law of polarity, the first law, the law of pure potentiality. I don't know why I said polarity. It states, in the beginning there was neither existence nor non-existence, and all the world was unmanifest energy. And that is by him of creation, the Rig Veda. And it states, number 1, the law of pure potentiality. The first law of success, the law of pure potentiality, says that our essential state is one of our pure potentiality. Pure potentiality is pure consciousness and is the field of all possibilities and infinite creativity. Our physical bodies, the physical universe, everything in the material world comes from the same place, a field of silent, unmoving awareness from which anything is possible. There is no separation between the field of energy and our spiritual essence of ourself. This field is our own self, and when we know that our essential nature is one of pure potentiality, we align with the power that manifests everything in the universe. Knowing who we really are gives us the ability to fulfill any dreams that we have, because the same field that nature uses to create a forest, a galaxy, or a human body can also bring about the fulfillment of our desires. Anything is possible in the field of pure potentiality, because this field is the source of all power, all intelligence, infinite organizing ability. Therefore, success in life depends on knowing who we really are. When our internal reference point is our spirit, our true self, we experience all the power of our spirit. When our internal reference point is the ego or self-image, we feel cut off from our source, and uncertainty of events create fear and doubt. The ego is influenced by objects outside of the self, circumstances, people, and things. It thrives on the approval of others. It wants to control because it lives in fear. But the ego is not who we really are. The ego is a social mask and is the role that we are playing. The need for approval, the need to control things, and the need for external power are all fear-based. This kind of power is not the power of pure potentiality. The power of self, or true power, self-power, is a true power because it is based on the laws of nature and comes from the knowledge of self. Self-power draws things that we want to us, and it magnetizes people, situations, and things to support our desires. This support from the law of nature is the state of grace. When we are in harmony with nature, we create a bond between our own desires and the power to make these desires materialize. How can you experience the law of pure potentiality? The one way is through the practice of silence and meditation. This means tuning out the world and taking time to simply be. In the Bible is the expression, be still and know that I am God. Stillness is the first requirement for manifesting your desires, because in stillness you connect with the field of pure awareness and infinite organizing power. Imagine throwing a little stone into a still pond and watching it ripple. That's what you do when you are into silence and introduce your intention. When the faintest intention ripples across the field of universal consciousness that connects your desires with everything else. This field orchestrates an infinity of details for you. But in your mind, it's like a turbulent ocean that you could throw the Empire State Building into and you wouldn't notice a thing. So I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll get into it further on pure potentiality. It's funny because maybe a year or two ago, I was also guided to learn about pure potentiality, and I made a video on pure potentiality. And I believe it might even be under pure potentiality that is the title. So if you go under my bio and you scroll, it might be there. I'm not positive on that though. But so I'm grateful to be relearning it, because it was a couple of years ago that I actually made it and learned about it. So we'll learn about it even more. And I love you all, and have a blessed day, and namaste.